Hey guys, it's Kat. So this is kind of a really fucked up story that happened. This happened about 4 years ago. It was 4th of July, and me and my family and my mom's boyfriend at that time, they're not together anymore, we had all went to this lake. It used to be our favorite lake. I don't think I've went there since this happened. Me, my mom, my brother, and my sister go over into the lake. I didn't think anything of this at the time, but this entire crowd of people were all Mexicans. You know, it's not something I thought about. We kind of were like in the middle, like we were a little bit away from the group, like the entire group that was in the water, and then it was just us kind of in the middle, and then over like on the far side, 1 or 2, maybe 3 white people. And they were like off by themselves, like way away from the rest of them, but we, again, didn't think anything of it. We're all swimming, you know, just enjoying our time, and I see this man coming into the water, and I noticed him because he was like staring at my mother hardcore. And as I noticed him staring, I actually kind of looked at him, like I wasn't really paying attention, but when I actually looked, I realized this man's covered in tattoos. Not a big deal. I'm a tattoo person. Except he had a swastika on his neck and white power across his chest. Oh boy. And obviously my brother and sister and my mother had noticed that too. Like my mom, she gets hit on all the time, and I'm just like, please don't come over here and hit my mother. I guess the guy must have been out with like his family or whatever, like because he was with that group of those white people who happened to be off by themselves. Like we were getting so nervous, and dawned on me my mother's boyfriend would be coming into the water soon because I seen him walking down from the beach. He happened to be black. Yeah, I thought bad things were about to happen. Because this man, he's like watching my mother, right? And here comes her boyfriend, just doesn't even know, doesn't have a care in the world. He's coming down off the beach. And my mom, she like goes up to greet him, and if I remember correctly, he like picked her up. And I just remember like the look on this dude's face. So much hatred. Like you could just see like his face was dropped. Like he had so much anger in his face. And it was was scary to me because that was absolutely ridiculous. Like a minute or 2 after that, like after they greeted, he said something to his family, and then they got out of the water. Like they were like so outraged that this black man embraced this white woman that they just were like, nope, and they left. I was really happy that they didn't do anything, like didn't start a fight or nothing like that. So I said that to my mom. She's like, oh, well, they probably didn't do anything because there happened to be Latin kings there. If they're smart, they're not gonna do shit. But yeah, that story could have had such a really bad ending to it. I'm really glad that it didn't. I don't understand racism. I don't get the point of it. I don't know. It just, to me, it's just ridiculous. And you know what's something weird that I've observed? Like, I'm not, like, really, okay, I'm a person, I'm not, like, cool with, like, racist jokes. Like, there's a difference between, like, stereotype jokes, because I love those. I think those are hilarious, because they're just stereotypes. There's a difference between stereotypes and actual, like, racist-ass jokes. And I've noticed that, like, white people make racist-ass jokes around other white people. And, like, people they think are white. Because they happen to be paler skinned, like me. And, I don't actually know if I've ever said this, but I don't remember if I've ever talked to you guys about this, but I'm half Mexican. And, like, I know you would never know. I'm so fucking pale. I got my mama's skin. Got her fair porcelain skin. I have friends of all races, and when I hang out with them, I've noticed this all the time. Like, I go hang out with my Mexican friends, and like they'll make like stereotypical jokes. Like, they're funny. They're not like serious jokes and stuff. When you're with white people, they make really not all of them. I'm generalize. I'm just saying my observation, like me personally, like my own personal, like I've been there for this. I noticed that the white people make just racist ass jokes. Like, they're not even funny. Like, they're just mean. I just sit there like, this is extremely offensive. Like, I don't like jokes like that. Especially like they decide to make like racist jokes about Mexicans, and I'm just sitting there like, yep. And like in general, even if I like wasn't Mexican, I can't stand, like, I don't understand racism. I don't get it. I don't. It just makes me mad. The whole, like, it just makes me angry. It's so pointless. Like, I don't understand why we have to hate somebody because of their color of their skin or where they came from. Just, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed that, like, ridiculous event that happened. Bye, my little rainbow. I felt I needed to put this in there, but white people aren't the only people who are racist. There are racists in all races. Like, they all come in different shapes and colors, unfortunately. But in my experience, at least in this area, it's mainly white people who do this. It's different everywhere you go.